Alright, we have arrived at Ulysses S. Grant, Ulysses S. Grant National Historic Site in Missouri. So behind us is the visitor center, and yeah, and today they have some festival going on. Have some people dressed up, and there's like gun demo. Yep. So we're gonna head in and see what's going on. All right, let's head in. Gonna head in. Heading to visitor center. Hi.
Everything's out back today.
Alright, we got our 5th National Park in Missouri. This one is a hat. So, we got 5 out of 6 now. Alright, open sesame. We're entering the backyard. Alright, gonna take a walk and see his house. And we have these Junior Ranger booklet again. Here is the Ulysses Grant National Historic Site Junior Ranger book. We're gonna try to get him to finish 3 questions out of the 6. Alright. Slave house. Entering slave house. There's a secret pathway to the underground. Ooh, Stina, in here. What's in here, Stina? Is it for a slave? Wow, super dark in here.
I heard Master Jim running about taxes again. How he gonna pay him? Or I don't know about such matters. But I do.
What do you mean, James?
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. As Junior Rangers, I promise
As Junior Ranger, I promise
to explore other national parks,
to explore other national parks,
obey all the safety rules,
obey all the safety rules,
learn more about Ulysses and Julia Grant,
learn more about Ulysses and Julia Grant,
leave all plants, animals, historic objects in the park as I find them. Leave all plants, animals, and historic objects
in the park as I found it.
Good. Take pride in our national parks
Pride in our national parks.
and help keep them clean,
Help them keep them clean,
safe, and beautiful for everyone.
safe and beautiful for everyone.
Okay, everybody raise your right hand, put it on your back, pat yourself on the back. You're Junior Rangers, woohoo! Yay! And then here's your official badges.
Thank you.
Good job.
So we have finished Ulysses S. Grant, it's so hard to pronounce his name, National Historic Site. So we watched a movie. It's the 20-minute film about the general and the president, 18th president of the United States, and then the Union General of Civil War. He's actually a really cool guy.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy with a bad reputation. So sad. Yeah, and he's very pro-civil right, like always fighting for African American right. But the people in the South just don't like him. Yeah, so he got like a lot of bad reputation for like being drunk and yeah, and people steal his money. He's poor when he dies. So sad.
No, but he actually he got cancer.
Yeah, he got
at the
cancer.
end,
Yeah.
and he wrote his memoir, a book.
Memoir, yeah.
So his family,
Get money, yeah.
his family can get money from those.
Yep.
So sad.
So yeah, a good president. Very ahead of his time.
Yeah, his thinking very.
Yeah, so but his everything he done was like took over by KKK, and then
then
civil right was gone again for another 100 years until now. Yeah,
Until 1960.
until Martin Luther King came in. But overall, it's a really fun national historic site, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Lots of museum, lots of things to read about him. Outdoors, is his house. I think usually there's a guided tour.
Yeah, but today there was no guided tour.
Because there's like special events. They have special events like a lot, like on weekend and stuff. And
So
then,
definitely check on their website to see if there's
yeah,
any
if there's
event.
special events, sometimes it's free. Like today is free, but tours like I don't think it's too expensive. It should be like
No.
under $10. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they'll take you to the house and give you explanation. Yep. And
Yeah, we didn't even talk to a ranger.
yeah, we talked to the bookstore.
keeper.
Yeah, she's super nice.
Yeah, she's really nice, and she helped us with the junior ranger program and
Yeah.
everything.
And just talk about a little bit about there's a Grant's Farm right across from the National Historic Site. It's not run by a national park. It's more like a little carnival thing. There are a lot of
Yeah.
animal in there, like
Petting zoo.
yeah, petting zoo, and there's like
animal
elephant shows, little train ride you can ride around,
Yes.
and then some roller coaster kind of small
Yes.
rides. Yeah, and I don't know the ticket, but it's kind of expensive, I believe. Parking is like $12, and ticket must be more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so we didn't get to go to that, but it's okay. The national park is pretty fun by itself. That's it. That's our day trip at Missouri St. Louis.
Yep.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was super fun. We saw World Heritage Site, we saw 2 national parks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that we have more time, but sadly we don't.
Yeah, definitely there's a lot more to explore in
And apparently
St.
the
Louis.
zoo here is free.
Yeah, this is zoo is free. A lot of things free here at the Science Museum. Maybe free. We'll see. Yeah, definitely need to come back and check out the other cool museum and things to do in Missouri, St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah, but we saw the 3 highlights. Now we're going to the hotel, and tomorrow we'll be going to Ozark National Scenic River,
Which is our
last destination of the Missouri National Park Challenge, the 6th
Yep.
one, and we'll claim our reward and start heading home.
Yep.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. JS Adventure is a snippet of our daily lives and travel.
谢谢收看我们的频道 ，JS Adventure 记录了我们的日常生活跟旅游记事。
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. See you guys next time.
下集见，
拜拜。